really see much of his shoulder here is levator scap. But what we've done here is, because of the positioning, this shoulder's winging. Now, because of the muscle back here, we don't see so much of the wing, but you can guarantee it's there. There's the bone, there's his ribs. So what I'm going to do here is, if I find spine of his scapula, this time, rather than palpating it like that, I'm palpating it like that. So here's what I'm doing in this position. I slide my hand over, find the spine, put my fingers either side of the spine, slide along the spine until I get to the medial border, put my thumb between my fingers. My thumb now is on the attachment of rhomboid minor. Take my index finger, slide it up to the superior angle. That's the attachment of left scap there. If I then slide my fingers down into the ribs, I'm now touching the ribs, levator scap. That's rhomboid minor's attachments. That's the superior angle. If I want to needle this now, I just put a needle through here, and that'll be levator scap. If I want to use my right hand, I'm just going to transpose that hand to that one, and I'll needle into there. But this spine here, this is why spine and scapula is useful, because I know we did it before in this position, and you're thinking, oh, I could find it. Can you show me left scap in this position? You might struggle. Make it easy. Spine and scapula, slide along there. That's levator scap there. Do it on this side, slide along here, there. That's levator scap there. Because that's where the bone says it is. So that's where it is. Okay. So if you were looking here and you wanted to find levator scap, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be going up here somewhere for it. But because of the rotation of the scapula, it's there, which means it's never been over here. It's coming from here and it's going. If I just do this, you keep your head where it is, and I'm going to show you where the attachments are of levator scap. So if I take my hand, it's going to be on my fingertips when I've finished. If I slide up here, there's his mastoid process, drop down, there's his transverse process. I've got my fingertips on his transverse processes, C1 to 4, there. You can't see my fingertips, but that is where I am. You can feel me touch the side of your neck there. There it is. And so I use the mastoid process to show me where those were. So this is an example of why palpation is useful in another position, because I was immediately able to find that muscle, which means that I can needle it in that position. So if I'm going to needle it here, I'm in here, I can palpate along, come to here, slide across here. Now, if I want to use my left hand, bring my left hand in, my left hand is resting against his ribs. I'm touching his ribs there. I don't lift out. So you won't see me picking up and out to needle over the thoracic region. The reason for this is, when you do this, you can't feel the ribs anymore, and also that is adipose tissue. Now, the other thing is, left scap is not coming up in your hand here. The best you'll get is maybe a bit of trapezius. The majority of what you'll get is skin and adipose tissue. But if I come along here and I press down here, as I press down either side onto the ribs, I know where the ribs are, the tissue is between my fingers, gets a little bit, this lifts up a little bit. But bring this hand in, do the same thing, needle through here. I'm touching the collateral disc all the time. And then I needle into this space. I know my attachment's here, there, so left scap is leaving here with this. Needle through there. So I don't go towards the bone, because you just get more tendon. But I don't move away from the bone, because you move away from the bone, you don't know where you are. This is an example of why palpation of the bone is useful to find your structure. You do rhomboid minor, find the spine, slide across. There's the attachment at the end there, C7, T1. You're going to need to be in that line if you want to be in rhomboid minor. You want to be rhomboid major. Slide across here, spine the scapula there, move down the medial border. You're going to want to be between here and here in that space. Now, something that we can see on him as well, while we're in this position, is lower traps. Let me show you this. Just relax yourself there. Relax, start rolling back. So there it goes away, rolling back. There's lower traps there. There's fibres of lower traps coming on. You needle through that if you want as well. And that will restrict shoulder range of movement and give you shoulder pain. But you go here, it's all gone away. You don't see it. So this position is nice. Rolling back, loading on it and rolling back. There it is. By pressing that, you ready? Feel that one? There you go. But if you go here, it's all gone away. So a little bit of why, like,